I'm Sabrina, and today we're going to make snowflakes and a Snowflake Ballerina paper doll. To make these snowflakes and the snowflake doll, you'll be needing scissors and paper. If you want to make the snowflake doll, you will be needing cardstock as well. To make a paper snowflake, the first thing you're going to have to do is to make your paper square. You do this by folding one corner over and then lining up the two edges here and then cutting off the edge. Refolding the paper, you're then going to fold it in half one more time. Then you're going to fold that into thirds by rolling the paper and then pressing it down into thirds. Cut off the top. Now we're going to put designs into the snowflake. I'm going to draw these sharpie lines to show you where to cut, but you should not be drawing them on your own snowflake. To make a star center, you're going to cut a triangle out like that. To create diamonds, you're going to cut out shapes like this on the sides. To create a pointed edge of the snowflake, you're going to cut an asymmetrical V out of the paper. Because I have a pointy edge of the snowflake, I'm going to fill it in with triangles and straight lines. Of course, you should definitely experiment with different shapes. Now I'm going to show you how to make more of an arching design with this new snowflake. On the outside of the snowflake, I'm going to make arches instead of points. Because this has an archy top here, I'm going to cut in circles and arches. I've also added a star to the center and a second arch along this side. If you don't like folding into thirds, you can also fold your square into half, in half again, and then in half a third time. And you can still make the same pointed or rounded designs. This way you get something with 8 points instead of 12. Do a Google search for ballerina passe silhouette. Then go to images and find an image that you like. To save an image, first you will open it in the side view for Google. Then either drag it to the desktop. In order to print out your picture, you're going to open it in Preview, and then go to File and Print. From there, you'll use the scale feature to estimate it so that when you print it out, it'll be about 4.5 inches tall. Yeah, I use this as a template to cut out a ballerina out of cardstock. For the skirt, I'm going to be using origami paper, which is nice because it's thin and colorful and also has two sides. However, if you don't have origami paper, normal paper will work just fine, and I'd recommend using a 5 7/8 inch square. Now the first thing you're going to do for this snowflake is to cut out a very small middle. And it's important that you keep it small because you can make it larger later, but you cannot make it smaller. Now I'm going to cut in a pattern. To enlarge my center a little bit, because it was a little bit too small, I'm going to cut small slits on one line, so top, bottom. To put the doll in, you may have to curl the tutu up a little bit. This orange one here has a little bit too big of a center, so I just put a little bit of tape there to secure the skirt. Thank you for watching and hope you enjoy your snowflakes.